Our top focus story, the Congress Party President Rahul Gandhi launched a scathing attack on the Narendra Modi government, talking about the Islamic State. Addressing students in Hamburg in Germany, the Congress Party President accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of excluding minorities from the development process, creating space for terrorism. Rahul Gandhi said terror groups like the Islamic State were formed because communities were excluded from the economic growth policies, and some communities like the Tikritis in Iraq were cast aside. Rahul Gandhi also said mob lynchings in India are a result of joblessness, attacking Prime Minister Narendra Modi for not being able to create equal opportunities. A fuming BJP hit back, accusing Rahul Gandhi of trying to justify terror and the formation of international terrorist groups like the Islamic State.
It took the United States a couple months to defeat Saddam Hussein's army. Hardly any Americans died. Very limited number of soldiers died. Few months after the invasion, the network that was excluded from jobs in Iraq, the Tikriti tribal network, linked up with the cell phone network in Iraq and with the network of artillery shells that were left in the villages. And you got an insurgency that fought the United States and caused massive casualties to the Americans. And it didn't end there. That insurgency slowly entered empty spaces. It entered the empty space in Iraq. It entered the empty space in Syria. And then it connected with the global internet to form the horrific idea called ISIS. And I'm explaining this because if you don't give people a vision in the 21st century, somebody else will give them one. And that is the real risk of excluding large numbers of people from our development processes. Every country faces this risk.
You have tried to denigrate the minorities of this great country called India. You have questioned them. Your submission that if jobs are not available for the minorities, they will sell their soul to an alternative idea, quote unquote IS, is something which is deplorable, is something for which you have to explain, Mr. Gandhi.
What Rahul Gandhi said at Hamburg is getting a lot of reaction from across the political spectrum. Let's listen in.
जिस तरह की भाषा कांग्रेस पार्टी के प्रेसिडेंट ने बोली है, निश्चित तौर से वो किसी भी रूप में देश हित में नहीं कही जा सकती। ये देश वो देश है जहाँ पर कि आईएस जैसे संगठन, अल-कायदा जैसे संगठनों को देश के लोगों ने पूरी तरह से नाकाम भी किया है, ठुकराया भी है। और अगर राहुल गांधी जी को या कांग्रेस पार्टी को ये चीज़ें हजम नहीं हो रही हैं, तो उसके लिए तो उनका इलाज देश की जनता ही कर रही है और करेगी।
बेरोजगारी ही सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा है और उन्होंने बताया कि क्यों इस देश में, सिर्फ हिंदुस्तान में नहीं, इस तरह का गुस्सा जो होता है और तमाम ताकतें उस गुस्से पर नौजवानों को गलत रास्ते पे ले जाने का प्रयास करते हैं। वो सिर्फ आतंकवाद से मतलब नहीं है, घृणा, वायलेंस, ये जो चीजें, इसलिए बढ़ावा हम देश में, दुनिया में इसको देख रहे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो सबसे बड़ी दिक्कत इस देश की है, बेरोजगारी, उसको छुपाना चाहती है, उसको समस्या ही नहीं बनाती है। क्या देश की सबसे अहम सवाल हर व्यक्ति के पास ये नहीं है कि बेरोजगारी की क्या हालत इस देश में है? इस पर क्यों नहीं भारतीय जनता पार्टी जवाब देती?
देखिए, राहुल गांधी जी से इस तरह का भाषा का प्रयोग तो लगता है कि जो प्रधानमंत्री का उम्मीदवार देश का बन रहा हो और इस तरह का भाषा का प्रयोग करे कि जो बेरोजगार लोग आतंकवादी बनना चाह रहे हैं, तो बिल्कुल ही गलत। ये बेरोजगारों और युवाओं को क्या पढ़ाना चाहते हैं, क्या दिखाना चाहते हैं? युवाओं के लिए सोचे तो उसको जॉब कैसे मिलना चाहिए, युवा कैसे बढ़े, कैसे पढ़े, कैसे लिखे, ये नहीं, ये हर चीज में राजनीति करते हैं।
गौरक्षकों के नाम के ऊपर मुसलमानों को, दलितों को, दौड़ा दौड़ा के मारा जा रहा है। कौन नहीं देख रहा है, कौन नहीं जान रहा है, हुकूमत के कान पर जूं नहीं रेंग रही है। अगर राहुल गांधी ने कह दिया वो मुजरिम हो गया, अपना फरीजा अदा किया है। अगर ना कहता तो मुजरिम था, कहा है, उसने सच्ची बात कही है।
Now, Congress Party President Rahul Gandhi also attacked the Narendra Modi government on lynchings in India, saying it was due to anger, due to joblessness and destruction of small businesses, medium-scale industries, due to poor implementation of the goods and services tax regime and demonetization.
When you hear about lynchings in India, when you hear about attacks on Dalits in India, when you hear about attacks on minorities in India, that's the reason for it. That a huge, powerful transformation, which is frankly shaping the entire world, requires certain protections for its people. And that protection is being taken away.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi is saying, even the BJP leaders are saying, BJP Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje has said the lynching is rising in India because unemployment is rising in India. So Mr. Rahul Gandhi and BJP leaders who are afraid to speak in front of Mr. Modi are saying the same thing. Secondly, Mr. Gandhi speaks the truth, highlights the issues related to the nation, and Mr. Modi only does event management and state management. In the past 4 years, the nation has suffered a lot due to Prime Minister's stunt management, and that is why he's failed to completely manage this nation.
The question is, was the Congress Party President Rahul Gandhi factually correct on the reasons of the rise of the Islamic State and linking it to unemployment or a section being kept out of benefits? Are we raising only 425 jobs a day in India versus 50,000 jobs a day in China? And is there merit in the BJP saying that Rahul Gandhi demeaned India overseas? Joining me now on the broadcast, Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu, Deputy Editor, covers the Ministry of Home Affairs. She'll talk to us about the Islamic State and the security establishment's appreciation. Aman Sinha represents the BJP. Radhika Khera represents the Congress. Rajiv Dubey is Managing Editor, Business India Today. Kamal, I want to come to you first and understand, what do the security forces, the intelligence agencies, what's their assessment on the rise of Islamic State? Is it because the Tikritis were kept out or the Baathists were kept out? Those who are loyal to Saddam Hussein, they were kept out in the subsequent regime, so Islamic State rose?
Gaurav, first of all, whatever Rahul Gandhi has said, we have to see it from a political prism, is the first assessment. The other is obviously about the sort of reasons which have been given. And remember, there have been almost 100 arrests across country. There are various reasons, including riots, including we've not seen incidents of lynching, which is a recent event. But remember, the arrests are still being made. There seems to be a global phenomena, especially the internet, and obviously those youth who seem to have actually sided with beliefs of extremist groups like the ISIS itself. We've seen AQIS and ISIS also emerge in small numbers in Jammu and Kashmir. But that apart, at this point of time, this is clearly a political message. And obviously, this is a claim which has been made, especially promises which were made from Red Fort by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and Rahul Gandhi making a counter claim, obviously hinting that the minorities are not safe in the country. This is a big political statement really coming out. But as far as actual ground reality is concerned, there are varied reasons for ISIS emerging in India. But remember, even at this point of time, it's not been able to dent, and that's what Ministry of Home Affairs and even Rajnath Singh has been saying it all along, that ISIS has not been able to find its feet in the country.
But not once has unemployment been brought out as a reason. Radhika Khera, did Rahul Gandhi get his facts wrong on Islamic State? Is Rahul Gandhi fear-mongering as is being alleged by the BJP, madam?
Gaurav, what has to be understood here is that Rahul ji in his speech clearly, categorically said that he is giving an example. And there is a very famous saying that an empty mind is a devil's workshop. He just explained how the ISIS got into the brains of the youngsters over there. Now, let's come to the case of India. We have the example of the Chief Minister of Rajasthan when she was questioned on, and not too long ago, just very recently, when she was asked in questions about lynching, she said it is because the people have no jobs, they are upset, they are not happy with what the promises not being fulfilled. Then let's just go back to the statement
lynching
of the army chief.
My issue is very specific about Islamic State.
One of the maze.
Islamic State. I'm talking about terror. There is a difference. I'm talking about Islamic State terror. He specifically spoke of Islamic State terror. Is he linking Islamic State terror, an ideology, to joblessness?
Let me get to that. That is one of the reasons. Of course it is a reason. If people don't have jobs, they have nothing to do, those people will entice those people. They will tell them that we'll give you money. They will try to brainwash them. That is what they've been doing. That is what terror outfits do. You're a defense expert yourself. You should know that. Don't,
well, some of the biggest terrorists have been the best employed engineers, doctors,
money,
IT professionals earning 2 to 3 lakh rupees a month. People who've been spreading terror.
You have to look at the army that they create. Not everyone is a best employed person. The people who go out and spread terror, not everyone is their chief. There are other people, they have thousands of people who are fighting for them. There are thousands of people who are going out and harming the nation for them.
If Muslims and Dalits,
what will happen to the nation?
Muslims and Dalits are being targeted, from assault to lynching. Videos that are now going viral. Rahul Gandhi is highlighting the fear of a section of the minorities and the backwards. Where is he wrong, sir?
Gaurav, what Rahul Gandhi is doing is that he is defaming and demeaning the entire country in a foreign land. And I do not know what pleasure he derives, sadistic pleasure that he derives by manufacturing facts, by concocting lies. And he wishes only to portray India in a poor light, and that too doing it on a foreign shore is absolutely deplorable. And from somebody who claims to be leader of a leading opposition party, it is absolutely unbecoming and most unfortunate.
No, these are words.
The fact of the matter is that if Rahul Gandhi's logic
where
is to be
Rahul
believed,
Gandhi wrong?
then
factually, where is he wrong?
No, Gaurav, please allow me to complete. He is wrong all over the place. To start off with, Rahul, how can Rahul Gandhi justify terrorism or acts of terror? How can he give a cover, a reasoning, a ground for why ISIS came up or how terrorists come up? He's trying to justify existence of terrorists and terrorism both.
How is he
this
justifying
expected
it?
from leader of opposition in the country?
How is he justifying it? He's only giving circumstances
that everybody
in
who
which
is
people
unemployed
may become
he
terrorists.
should become a terrorist. That is what he's saying.
Okay. Radhika Kheda, respond.
Sorry, Gaurav, I missed. What are you saying?
Radhika Kheda, respond. So
absolutely,
the BJP says what Rahul Gandhi is saying is, if a minority, if a Muslim is unemployed, that Muslim could become a terrorist. Are you doubting integrity of Muslims in our country just because they may not have a job?
I did not interrupt you.
Radhika Kheda, please respond, madam.
Please kindly mind
Gaurav,
your language. I'm not interrupting you. It is only when I was asked by Gaurav to speak that I spoke. Don't use these words.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I'm not going to take your
issue, please.
Civility.
You try and tord-marode everything that Congress
let's go on the issue,
don't use this kind of language, jumping up and down. That's not civil language.
Okay, Aman Sinha, Radhika Kheda, let's please stay on the issue, please.
Okay, what have you done in your life apart from justifying acts of terror?
Don't deviate from the topic.
Ma'am, the point that Aman Sinha raises, the point that the BJP...
You have become the representative of
Sir, kindly permit me to moderate. Sir, kindly permit me to moderate. We are only wasting time. Sir, we are only wasting time. Okay, may I have 30 seconds of silence, please? Kindly permit me to moderate. Let's stay on the issue. Let's ignore what is not palatable. But Radhika Kheda, is there merit in the BJP saying that Rahul Gandhi is either trying to justify terror or casting aspersions at the integrity of unemployed Muslims, saying if they are unemployed, they could become terrorists? See,
he only spoke that the weaker sections of the society are being targeted. And It's a fact what is happening in the country today. And when the BJP goes on and says that we have shamed the nation, well, let me remind them that the Prime Minister has shamed every voter who has voted for him, and he made the promises of jobs. He made the promises of women's security and has failed. And it is not us who is questioning him. His own chief ministers of his own BJP ruled states are saying that. His own ministers, his own MPs are saying that the Dalits are not taken care of. So see, now that is not fair. BJP cannot keep suppressing our voices. Let everyone know the truth. The fact of the matter is that there are no jobs. So when there are no jobs, there will be lawlessness. What has the BJP done to curb lawlessness? What has the BJP done to curb
the issue of jobs?
Have their ministers not gone and embraced the people who are accused of lynching?
Madam, give me a moment. You've raised the issue of jobs thrice now, and so did Rahul Gandhi, and he came out with statistics. Sir, give me a moment.
Please allow me to respond.
Okay, please do. Please do.
No, I do not understand. I mean, this goes on to reflect, Gaurav, that the Congress party is so dismissive and disrespectful of the public sentiment, and their spokespersons, without seeing any rhyme, reason or logic, go on justifying whatever Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said and try to find some plausible reason in it. How can anyone for any reason justify acts of terror or ISIS? If it is a question of jobs, let me say that the kind of registrations which have happened under EPF, that has never happened in history of India. 42 lakh new EPF accounts have opened. There are 48 lakh new enterprises which have been registered. There are more than 12 crore Mudra Bank loan beneficiaries who are there. Did the Congress party ever even come nearer to this number?
So let's talk statistics. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Give me a moment, Aman Sinha.
We were having maximum number of terrorists.
Give me a moment, Aman Sinha. Rahul Gandhi said 425 jobs a day in India versus 50,000 jobs a day in China. Rajiv Dubey, you're business editor India Today, managing editor business. Rajiv, where are these statistics coming from? Radhika, I'll come to you in a moment, but yes.
So Rajiv, he's right on one and wrong on another.
Okay.
Where he's wrong is that he has taken the job numbers of what used to be quarterly employment survey, which is a dated methodology, which is not being used since December of 2016. Those are that methodology is the one that used to give these numbers in a lakh and 15,000, lakh and 60,000. So his 450 number works out to something around 1.5 lakh, 1.6 lakh. But since September of 17, the government has been using the EPFO methodology, and according to EPFO, between September 17 and June of 18, 4.7 million jobs have been created, which works out to be about 15,666 a day, as compared to 50,000 a day that China does, which works out to about 18 million jobs, and this is about 4.7 million jobs in these 10 months.
Okay, Radhika, then is there merit in the BJP alleging that Rahul Gandhi does not have facts? These numbers are cooked up in 10 Janpath, as Sambit Patra put it.
See, what is very confusing is that when you question the Prime Minister about jobs, he has an answer that says he will just reply and say that we have no data. I'm sure everybody knows about that fact that the Prime Minister said there's no data available on job creation. He promised 2 crore jobs. We saw it. It happened in front of us. How many people lost their jobs because of demonetization? Please don't interrupt. Have some manners. Don't jump up and down, sir, now. Have some manners.
On floor of the House, which is a part of the record.
Control the media.
And please do not
200 people are watching, controlling the media.
Do
what
not
they're going
put
to say and what they're not
into
going to say. You cannot control us.
Do not
you
put
cannot
words
control
into
us
mouth
from
of
telling the
BJP
nation
leaders.
the truth.
Do not mislead and misquote.
That is not my words. That is all over the media.
Please,
that's a different
whatever
story that
you
may have
say,
deleted the news,
which you utter from your mouth,
time and again,
that does not become divine truth. You are trying to mislead and misquote.
Please,
and that too you are trying to mislead and misquote the statement of Prime Minister.
Where are your manners, Mr. Sinha?
What, please,
don't you know when a lady speaks, you're not supposed to be
some
speaking?
semblance of responsibility.
It ultimately boils down to a which I was desperately trying to avoid. We wanted to keep this purely on facts, and perhaps that is why India Today's business editor Rajiv Dubey came up with numbers and not just a talk shop. But To all my guests, many thanks for joining me. I need to slip into a quick break here.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.